it's your girl Little Liz. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're well and keeping safe. I've got a new video for you guys today. We'll be talking about the power of association. The power of association. So before I go into this video, I just wanted to say a massive thank you to those who watched my last video. It was actually quite a popular one. I got loads of feedback on that one. Some people even, gave me feedback saying, oh, they're looking to create a vision board. They never knew it was that effective. And also some people have even said, it's helped them, that video helped them reevaluate their lives and, also their purpose in life and what's important to them. So guys, when I read comments like that and when I get feedback like that, it really keeps me going. If you're not following me on Instagram, you can follow me on Instagram at It's Little Liz. That's the same as my YouTube channel name. And yeah, let me know what you'd like to see more of, what I'm doing better, or what I could what I could do better, and what I am doing well. It's always great to have those feedback. So guys, without much ado, let's go into today's video. So like I said before, the power of association. And it's a very, very random topic. And why did I decide to discuss this? So following on my last video, which talked about, your vision and, finding your purpose and staying true to it. How do you go about, staying true to your purpose in life? It's really hard, and I don't want to sit here, and this is why I created my YouTube channel, because there are loads of people out there that just make life look so easy, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Life is not that easy. We all need you need to constantly learn, you constantly find knowledge and utilize that to sometimes get ahead. So life is not easy, and I just thought I would share how I've gone about staying true to my purpose in life. Some people find their purpose in life a lot early. I'm in my 30s, and honestly, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I can only just say I've truly found my purpose in life, and I'm in my early 30s. So some people, as I said before, it happens for them a lot sooner. Some people it happens a lot later. But once you find it, it is a beautiful thing to have. And also once you find it, please continue to just thread on that path as well of living your true purpose. So one of the key things, or the most important things to success and staying true to your purpose, is the right association. And which is why I thought we'd discuss this today, following on my last video. So it's amazing how small-minded people have got the ability to suck the life right out of you. You speak to some people, and all they have to say to you is, I can't, you can't, you won't, it's not gonna happen. All they have is just negativity, and they just suck the life right out of you. And then you've also got some people you speak to, the high achievers, the big dreamers, who before you even tell them what your talent is, what your potential is, they can spot it in you. And they try to help you harness that, lift you up and lift your true potential. So it just reminds me of when Mufasa said to Simba, remember who you are and take your place in the circle of life. There's some people in your life who help you remember who you are and take your place in life. We've got people.
Simba, you are more than what you have become. You must take your place in the circle of life.
We've all got those people in our lives, some more than the others, really. So how do you manage the naysayers, the small-minded people, the negativity? How do you manage that? What I've done is I got a list, a paper out, and then I created 2 columns of that paper, and then on the left-hand side I've got the people I speak to who lift me up, and then the people I speak to who drag me down. And some people identified, I cannot necessarily get rid of them, because some people are like family members, some people are childhood friends, some people are work colleagues, so you can't but have these people in your lives. But what you can do is create boundaries, limit your interaction with these people. So if you speak to them, for 1 hour, 3 times a week, try and limit that to 10 minutes once or twice a week. So because your mind is like a sponge, you absorb things you listen to, you become what you listen to, what you read, what you interact with. So you have to be very selfish with creating boundaries for things that do not serve you. Then with the positive people in my life, I find ways to foster those relationships, ways to improve those relationships. I find ways, like if they're in a different time zone as me, I am happy to stay up to speak to them, because I know that once I speak to them, I feel a lot better about myself and about my goals, about my purpose in life. So if you've got those people identified in your life, find ways to foster those relationships with them. So I'm sure you've heard this before. You are the average of the 5 people you hang out with. So if you listen to, if you hang out with the 5, excuse my lack of the right word, 5 losers, best believe that you're the 6th loser just by default. If you hang out with 5 successful people, best believe that you're the 6th successful people. Successful person. So if you hang out with 5 content creators, you best believe that you are the 6th content creator, even without you even realizing it. It's just the power of the mind. It's just the power of, because the mind is like a sponge. It soaks and absorbs the things around us, the things we listen to, the things we watch. It's just, even with social media, you don't have to follow everybody on social media. Follow the people that impact and speak to your life. Follow people that make you laugh. Follow people that align with your personal goals. Follow people that you learn from. Follow people that have got something positive to say to you. So follow people that have got add value to you. So you have to be very selfish about these things, honestly, guys. It's not being proud. It's not being full of ego. It's just you creating boundaries and knowing what works for you. So I've been in situations before where I did not have people to look up to. So people on that positive, the positive list I mentioned to you before. I've been in that situation before. What did I do? I invested in a lot of books. I invested my time in reading books of people that I looked up to. So people like Michelle Obama. When Michelle has a book, I'm reading the next day. Best believe that. Barack Obama. Joel Osteen, Joyce Meyer. So those are the people I look up to. So there was a certain, when I was in my 20s, there was a part of my life I really wanted healing for. I really wanted, to work on. And then I looked it up, and I realized that, Joyce Meyer's, she's come through that issue as well. She worked on herself and, and became a better person, and I read some of her books that she wrote on that as well. So that's me spending my time with her. That's me seeking her advice, asking her, how did you go about this, because I'm facing something like similar to this, so that's you spending your time with, that's you making the right association. Reading books or listening to audio books of people that you aspire to, people that you look up to. So that's another thing you can do. And I mentioned social media. I've talked about reading. So it's not just people you hang out with on a daily basis, even though that forms a big part of it. It's also people you listen to, people you read. Those are the part of things that forms what goes on in your mind and forms your part of your purpose. And those are the key decision makers between you becoming a successful person and living your true purpose in life and you taking the other path. So when I talk about success, it's not necessarily in terms of financial gain or monetary terms. It's personal goals, best interest. I've also heard this before. If you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. You don't want to be in a room where you're the smartest person. You want to be in a room where you've got other smart people as well who challenge your thoughts. That's where you want to be. Find people who would help you get your place in the circle of life. And when you find those people, when they invest their time and their energy in you, make sure you also do the same thing for someone else. Make sure you're a mentor to someone else. Make sure you're uplifting someone, because life is not just about taking and taking and taking. There's so much joy in giving than receiving. So find people who believe in you. Find people who are going down the path you were going down or have been through that path before. Find people who believe in your true potential. Find people who try to uplift you. Find people who would spend their time and energy in trying to make you a better person. And once you find those people, appreciate them, foster those relationships, and make sure you're doing the same thing for someone else as well. So guys, have a good one, and I'll see you later. Bye.